Imagine a car that doesn't just arrive, it announces itself. The Jaecoo 8 2027 feels like a natural evolution in the SUV world, where bold design meets thoughtful engineering and everyday usability. From the moment you set eyes on it, there's a sense that this isn't just another SUV. It's a car that was designed with purpose, comfort, and technology all working together rather than competing for attention. The first thing you notice is the exterior, sharp yet balanced, modern without being overstyled. The front fascia carries a confident look with sleek LED headlights that sit alongside a grille that's assertive but not aggressive, giving the vehicle an identity that's strong and refined. The sculpted bodywork creates a sense of motion even when the car is standing still, and subtle details like aerodynamic lines and well-proportioned wheel arches hint at both performance and efficiency. It's a presence that feels appropriate. On the highway, in city traffic, and even parked in a driveway, it doesn't shout, but it doesn't hide either. Slide inside, and the interior reflects a clear focus on space and comfort. The cabin feels roomier than you might expect at first glance, with generous headroom and legroom that make even long journeys feel easy. The materials are well-chosen, surfaces where it matters, solid filling buttons and switches, an upholstery that strikes a balance between premium feel and everyday. The dashboard is cleanly laid out, with a large central touchscreen that integrates navigation, entertainment, and vehicle settings in a way that feels intuitive even for first-time users. There's enough physical control for climate and essential functions that you're not constantly diving into touchscreen menus, which goes a long way toward making the car feel you. Where the Jaecoo 8 truly shines is in its blend of performance and comfort. Under the hood, the engine delivers enough power to make merging into fast-moving traffic feel confident rather than anxious. Acceleration is smooth and linear, giving you a pleasant sense of control whether you're cruising on the highway or tackling winding roads. Handling is composed and balanced. The suspension soaks up bumps and imperfections with a measured softness that doesn't compromise stability. This isn't a sports SUV, but it feels planted and capable, and you never get the sense that the car is fighting the road beneath it. In everyday driving situations, the steering has a weight that's reassuring without being heavy, and feedback is clear enough to make parking and tight turns feel easier than you might expect in a vehicle of this size. Braking performance inspires confidence too, with responsive brakes that give you a sense of assurance in varied conditions. Whether you're commuting through traffic or heading out for a weekend road trip, the Jaecoo 8 strikes a balance between energetic performance and relaxed driving dynamics. As for technology, the Jaecoo 8 doesn't treat tech as an afterthought. It treats it as a tool to enhance the entire experience. The infotainment screen is sharp and responsive, with support for wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that makes it easy to stay connected on the go. The audio system fills the cabin with rich sound without distortion, which turns even mundane playlists into something enjoyable. Climate control reacts quickly and keeps the cabin atmosphere just the way you like it, and thoughtful touches like multiple USB ports and wireless charging add to everyday convenience. Safety is another area where this SUV feels well-rounded rather than compartmentalized. Advanced driver assistance systems are present and supportive without being intrusive. Lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking are all there, working quietly in the background to give you an extra layer of confidence on the road. It's the kind of system that feels helpful rather than overbearing wear, but not distracting. For families and practical users, cargo space is spacious and adaptable. The trunk can accommodate everything from luggage to sports gear with room to spare. Folding the rear seats opens up even more usable space, meaning longer items and larger loads aren't an afterthought. They're easily handled. Storage cubbies and thoughtful compartments throughout the cabin make it easy to keep essentials organized, which is a small detail that actually matters when you're living with a car every day. One of the unique selling points of the Jaecoo 8 2027 is how it manages to feel both advanced and familiar at the same time. Too many vehicles push technology so hard that they make the driving experience feel cold or complicated. Too many others stick to old-school simplicity and feel dated. The Jaecoo 8 feels like it struck a middle path, modern where it counts, comfortable where it matters, and intuitive everywhere else. Fuel efficiency is competitive for a vehicle in its class, giving you confidence that you're not paying a heavy price at the pump for the size and capability you get in return. It's not an electric vehicle, but it doesn't feel like a gas guzzler either. There's a sense that the engineers took real-world use into account rather than just chasing specs. Throughout all of this, what stands out most is how the 8 2027 treats the driver and passengers as people first and numbers second. It doesn't dazzle with gimmicks or try to overwhelm them with unnecessary complexity. Instead, it presents a cohesive experience, a car that's easy to live with, enjoyable to drive, and thoughtful in its execution. If you want a ride that feels confident on the open road, comfortable in daily use, and equipped with modern tech and safety without going overboard, the Jaecoo 8 deserves a long look. It's the kind of SUV that doesn't need to promise perfection to be impressive, because it delivers what most people actually want from a modern car.